Enough is enough. How long will you allow the potential inside you to lie dormant? Do not allow another day to pass without being able to say I gave it my all. Can't get out of bed when you say you will. You call this freedom? Take care with the next 24 hours. Treat each one as if it were the highest gift you could receive. We're not spending time, we are spending our life. The fastest way to grow as a human being is to stop complaining. The more difficult an undertaking, the greater rewards you will reap from doing it. Just focus on today, handle what is in front of you, and watch your anxiety dissipate. Tomorrow's troubles are not yet your concern. To go on living like everyone else, what is the point? Life is but the flicker of a light in an eternity of darkness. Use it up while you still can. Be extraordinary. Arms, this is your fate. The task now is to extract the good from it. The man who knows where he is going will always win the race against the man who doesn't. Before beginning each day, ask yourself how you would like to feel at the end of it. Add by how well you can focus. Distractions will limit you. Stop selling yourself short. Today will be the day where external things will not get the better of you. You will choose strength over weakness, courage over cowardice, virtue over vice. No matter what they do to you, they cannot take away your ability to choose how you respond. Without challenges, how would we get better? How could we ever discover the strength of which we are truly capable? If you are fighting through difficulties, it means a hero is being born. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Put them in a spot where they have no place to go, and they will die before fleeing. See, the sun and moon is no sign of sharp sight. To hear the nose of thunder is no sign of a quick ear. Invincibility is in oneself, vulnerability in the opponent. Earth comprises distances great and small, danger and security open ground, and narrow passes the chances of life and death. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. We cannot enter into alliances until we are acquainted with the designs of our neighbors. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Treat your man as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Know yourself and you will win all battles. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, weakness came from strength. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. Like the sun and moon, they end, but to begin anew. Like the four seasons, they pass away to return once more. If you are near the enemy, make him believe you are far from him. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are now. If, on the other hand, in the midst of difficulties, we are always ready to seize an advantage, we may extricate ourselves from misfortune. Some people think insufficiency means weakness and surplus means strength, but this impression is wrong. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by, an opportunity is lost. Each of us should strive to awaken. Awaken, awaken, take heed to not squander your life. Leadership is a matter of intelligence, trustworthiness, humaneness, courage and sternness. One cat at the hole and 10,000 mice dare not come out. One tiger in the valley and 10,000 deer cannot pass through. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Every animal with blood and its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Prohibit omens altogether. You can best predict your future by controlling it yourself, not by trusting luck or fate to control it. The host thus forming a single united body. Is it impossible either for the brave to advance alone or for the cowardly to retreat alone? Practice dissimulation and you will succeed. Those who win every battle are not really skillful. Those who render those armies helpless without fighting are the best of all. Every kingdom divided against itself is laid to waste, and no city or house divided against itself will stand. You will not succeed unless your men have tenacity and unity of purpose and, above all, a spirit of sympathetic cooperation. By discovering the enemy's dispositions and remaining invisible ourselves, we can keep our forces concentrated while the enemies must be divided. He wins his battles by making no mistakes. More planning shall give greater possibility of victory, or less planning lesser possibility of victory. So how about those without planning? Stupid haste is preferable to clever dilator. Let your rapidity be that of the wind, your compactness out of the forest. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. The strong and the weak can serve thanks to the principles of the ground. Whatever comes, let it come. What stays, let it stay. What goes, let it go. Know your enemy, know yourself, and the victory will not be questionable even in hundreds of battles. Perform your calculations for everything liable to calculation, but also think very deeply about what people are capable of. Those who don't know themselves nor the enemy shall suffer failure into every battle. When ears don't hear, use gongs and drums. When eyes don't see, use flags and banners. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. A skillful warrior doesn't depend on enemy's absence, but on his own readiness. The people you encounter may be difficult, but do not let them disrupt your serenity, kindness, and grace. We are much better when we work together. Time is fleeting, postpone nothing, stay present, bring forth your best.